Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Super Mario. Wait, no, this is still Scrap Mechanic. But we're looking at a Super Mario mod in Scrap Mechanic that gives you a lot of the blocks necessary to basically replicate your own Super Mario world. And I'm doing a terrible job right now. But as you can see, we've got all the different bricks, the floor. We've got the other bricks, the sky. The question mark boxes. And yeah, with these, you can create a pretty convincing replica of any basic Super Mario world. But I thought it would be kind of fun in this video to create my own replica of the first Mario world, at least the best that I can do, and see what kind of fun we can have actually making some things on the level, like especially if we make it three-dimensional like this so I can actually walk on it. Proportions are gonna be a little weird because the actual Mario is about the size of one of these blocks. And I am not the size of one of these blocks. I am the size of many of these blocks. So the proportions are gonna be a little, I'm gonna have to improvise with how to deal with that because obviously I'm way too tall. Way too tall for this. This is the other weird thing is this, this tube block doesn't function exactly intuitively because as you can see it's just like a 2x2 tube, and as you drag it up, so when you create longer tubes they just become stacks of tubes, so you're gonna have to use your imagination for some of that. But I also kind of workshopped before I started recording. I made a makeshift Goomba. So this is a Goomba that I think I'm gonna try to program it so it'll actually kind of kill you and make you lose. If it ends up hitting you on its side with that sensor right there, if you get within one block, which is almost hitting distance, it's gonna trigger an explosive under the area that you hit it. So you're gonna blow up the map and it'll be very, very clear that you've hit the Goomba from there. If you jump on top of it though, I can't figure out a good way to actually kill the Goomba. Because if it's gonna be on top of here, you know, like this, I don't really know what I can do with it. Because I can't like bring it through the wall or through the ground or anything without it colliding. So you might just have to, it's just safe to go on top of it. Maybe it'll just make a noise. I'm just gonna have it make a noise. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this mod is made by Ultra Team on the workshop. All right, so I'm gonna leave this demo thing here and I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna build this on a lift so I can duplicate it. And then we can create essentially our canvas that we can add and subtract things from. All right, so I'm just gonna assume that this is enough. This might be too much actually. That is such a long way to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna do estimates. This isn't gonna be one-to-one scale or anything like that, especially because of how big I am. We're just gonna do a rough replica of Mario 1-1. Okay, so here is the image that I'm using. It is a very long and thin image, so I'm gonna have to zoom in on different parts at different times. And yeah, like I said, I promised you this is not gonna be super accurate. It's just gonna be the gist. We're just gonna be doing the gist of it. And I feel like for the sake of my character, I want the blocks themselves to kind of be like this size, you know? That's gonna make the question marks look a little bit weird because they're gonna be a bunch of question marks like this. But that might just be something we need to deal with. And I can't even reach that in the first place. I need to figure out what my height is. What about right there? How's that feel? Okay. All right, so by the looks of it, we just got one by itself. Then we have some space. And then we got one of these bricks followed by another one of these. Oh, and I got to do 3 instead of 2. So this one just kind of swaps back and forth. Brick, question mark, brick, question mark, brick. All right, so how's that feeling? This is what it looks like from Mario's perspective. It's actually kind of hard to estimate when it's above me when I'm not looking up. Oh, third person? This is actually kind of this is really cool. All right, so maybe I could put sensors under these things and it does like it makes a sound. Maybe I just have a sound trigger. Let's try out some sounds. All right, I feel like we need to combine 2 percussive sounds together. That's definitely like you just bounce on top of a Goomba. So yeah, that sound is the hit the block sound. And then that sound is the, you know, item acquired sound. Let's hear what that sounds like right now. That's not bad. These are actually kind of better. Yeah, I like that. All right, so we'll paint these yellow because they represent the question mark. We're gonna build the sound effects right now. Let's just build all the sound effects that we need. All right, so the Goomba, we definitely have that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. So when we hit a Goomba, we get this sound. I like that. And of course, we paint these Goomba colors and save it as Mario Goomba sound. All right, but oh, what happens if the Goomba hits you? Well, you're gonna trigger an explosion. I feel like that's a good enough sound effect of you dying. Okay, I honestly don't know why I want to put the sound effect for the pipe in here, but when you land on top of a pipe, you're gonna get a sound effect because I've decided that is a really good pipe sound effect. So these are all gonna make that sound, and I have 3 of them because this timer is going to go through and trigger each one. All right, let's see how this sounds. That's actually pretty good. That's really good for the Mario pipe sound effect. I like that. All right, and this is green color like pipe. All right, there we go. Now if we need any of these sound effects, we just spawn them in and then weld them here. So all 3 of these, I think I'm just gonna have them trigger the same set of blocks since they're all in the same vicinity. So I will just weld that here. Delete the other ones I had there. All right, so now it's as simple as just putting a bunch of sensors in here. And if any of these sensors get triggered, it will trigger this OR gate, which should trigger the sound no matter what. All right, let's do a test. Ready? There we go. Unfortunately, we can't break the actual bricks like in Mario, but we're just not gonna worry about that. Oh, the other thing, I can't jump high enough. I don't have super jumping abilities like Mario does in the game. I only have 1 jump height. Mario can jump on top of these things. The limitations of Scrap Mechanic are becoming painfully more and more apparent as I start building this out. There we go. That one triggers the sound too. All right, we're off to a start. I was gonna say a good start, but no, it's a start. Okay, so now, oh boy, I gotta build the Goomba mechanism now. Okay, so we have Goomba, because there is a Goomba underneath this. You know, I'm not gonna build the whole course. This is gonna take hours if I build the entire course. I'm just gonna build a small sample, and that'll be good enough to get the point across, right? All right, so this Goomba is going to have to be, we're gonna have to use some magic here to make him move back and forth across the ground. I hope that this works as intended. And I feel like that is all we just weld that right where we need it to be. All right, so if I weld you right there, right? Now I can fill this back in. And now I have to have this thing be programmed. Okay, how's that look? Is it gonna loop? Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. All right, we can have it go a little bit faster than that, though. All right, so now we can hook up these sensors to a Goomba sound. So we can take this Goomba sound and weld it right behind where the Goomba is. Just like that. And if either of these sensors get if that sensor gets triggered, the top one is the Goomba sound, then we should get the sound of killing a Goomba. Yeah. So then after that, we have a pipe. Oh, no. I have built this on the wrong grid. Dang it. You know, we're just gonna have to deal with that. That's just how this pipe's gonna look. Sorry. All right, so in the middle of this, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I want the pipe sound effect if I land on top of the pipe. Even though it is completely meaningless and I'm not actually going down the pipe, I just want it, okay? So either of these will trigger that. So now, if I land on top of this, if I land on top, there we go. It's not that loud, but you know, you can hear it. Perfect. All right, this is actually coming together. This is not bad at all right now. All right, so now I gotta build the you got killed mechanism, which is pretty simple. You just need a bunch of explosives and mountable spud gun. And there we go. When the sensor gets triggered, it's gonna trigger this logic gate, which will then trigger these three spud guns, which will then blow up all of these explosives all at once. All right, so this also gets welded right with the Goomba. All right, and then these 2 sensors go into that logic gate. So I gotta be really, really careful here now. I'm gonna go ahead and save this again. Mario 1-1. All right, now let's test out the Goomba. You ready? And that's how you lose. Okay, so now we got that pipe, and then we have another pipe a decent ways down that goes a little bit higher. So it's pretty much I'm just gonna use the build grid, whatever it's gonna let me do here. So now we need to add another sensor thing that goes into a pipe sound. So I'm sorry, I just gotta I'm just gonna keep carving my way through here and filling it back up. All right, so we got a Mario pipe sound, which gets welded right there. See how quick I can do this. There we go. Can I even... All right, I can jump on top of that one. The next one's even higher. Am I gonna be able to jump on top of the next one? All right, can I jump on top of this one? This has messed me up so much. I don't know why I didn't check that at first, but that is messing me up so much right now. If I just had this whole thing 1 block higher, I wouldn't have that issue, but I messed up. Well, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to do this one a little weird, but I can go, this is a maximum height I can make. So it's gonna be a weird looking pipe, okay? All right, got another one hooked up. Perfect. All right, so now in between these 2 pipes, there's actually a Goomba. All right, so I should be able to weld it right there. And let's see how far it ends up going. All right, now I can just adjust it to go 2 more blocks. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, we need to give it a 1 block gap on either side. Otherwise, it's gonna go boom. Okay, there we go. This is better. Please don't sense it. All right, the sensor light doesn't come on. And then I'll run this side. Please don't sense it. Okay, this is sketchy, but I think this is gonna work. So now I need a couple of things. I need the Goomba sound, and I need the Mario die. All right, so Goomba sound gets triggered when the top one gets detected, and then Mario die gets triggered. It doesn't really matter where I put it, as long as it's not interfering with anything else. Put it right there. And that gets triggered when either of these gets it. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Okay, now let's save. Let's fill this in. And we will go ahead and save before anything terrible happens. All right, this is looking good so far. So now we got a complicated, we have 2 pipes, and then there are 2 Goombas going in between the 2 pipes, and that one's gonna be a little tougher to navigate, I think. So now we need to weld 1 there and 1 there. Let's see if this works as intended. So this is the one that goes in that direction. And then this is the one that goes in the other direction. All right, let's see where they go. Where do they meet somewhere? Hold on, I need to put this whole thing on a lift again. All right, when they come off the lift, what are they gonna do? They're gonna go towards each other. Perfect. And then 1 block, 1 block, 1 block. Perfect. I think I did it. I think I did that perfectly. All right, so now I just got to give myself some more Goomba sounds and some more Goomba death. All right, this is kind of looking amazing right now. Honestly, I'm actually really proud of this already. So over here, now it seems like we have 1 question mark block. Now we actually have a fall area. So it looks like it's 2 blocks on the actual thing, but that is not nearly big enough. I'm gonna say that 3 blocks equals 1 block here. So we're gonna do another 3 blocks like that. So we actually can fall through here. And if I end up falling through that, I suppose I should put this thing like up, you know, higher on a lift, and there will be actual danger of falling. But I'm gonna put some sensors down here. So if we fall through, this layer is going to also trigger an explosion. There seems to be a lower version, so that's a little bit higher. These ones kind of get lower again, so we can do this. And then from there, so there's Goombas like on top of these things, and since I can't really even get up on top of there, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Let's just keep it simple. So now we're gonna have another gap. So we're gonna do another gap here. All right, that gap trigger. Whoa! I am so stupid. I literally almost just walked right into the sensors that I just hooked up to this explosive here. Yeah, let's not be dumb. Let's be smart. All right, then we got a bunch of these in a row all of a sudden. And there's a turtle too. Should I build a turtle? Oh, and there's 2 Goombas over underneath this one. I'm just gonna do 1 Goomba to keep it simple so there's not like interference going on. Put right there, and that gets triggered by these 2. I kind of like the modules that I've made though. The modules are making this way more streamlined. Should I repurpose this into a turtle? It's actually kind of already set up to be a turtle. Check this out. So then I just build this up like that, and then where's the duct piece? I need the duct piece. Look at that. All right, so now we just gotta repaint this. All right, check that out. Now we got a turtle. This is actually really cool. I'm pretty proud of this. Okay, so the turtle is gonna be somewhere under these 3 things. Since it's going left, we want it to be over there. So let me open this up, and then we weld it right there. Now the turtles make a different sound, and we can't do the whole shell thing. Let me see if I can repurpose. What does the turtle sound like? I'm gonna go with that. All right, how's this sound for a turtle sound? That's not bad. All right, let's go with that. All right, there's the Mario turtle sound. All right, so now there's a section with just a bunch more of like blocks and Goombas. I'm gonna skip that section and get to something fresh instead of just the same old stuff we've been doing. And that is one of these things. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We got one of these step things. And then there's a bit of a gap. And then there's another set like that going down. You know, looking at like the level design of it, it's such a basic concept. It's like, it's really surprising that this was like peak gaming. It's just the tools are just so simple. All right, so then this one goes, oh, this is one that goes down into a gap. I mean, a fall. So we can fall down here if we're not careful. I feel like I could actually get tripped up here if I'm not careful with this one. All right, so now we put some sensors down here that will instigate the unalive. All right, and we're actually pretty close to the end of the level here. So after we get out of that, we then have a pipe. It's been a while since we've had a pipe. Put the pipe sound in here. Oh, we got 2 Goombas here. All right. Let's do the 2 Goombas. I'll have one. We're gonna start. This one goes to the right, and then one that goes to the left over there. All right, let's fill in these holes, and then we have a pipe going right into the final staircase to the flag. And I don't know how we're doing the flag. And then immediately after the pipe is one of these staircases, a big staircase. All right, pretty much like that. We have a bit of a gap, and then we have the flag, which I guess I'll just put it on the pipes. All right, and the flag is pretty much a wedge, just like that. So it's a white flag with a green pole. All right, there we go. And then we have the castle, which I guess I could actually, it looks like it uses these brick blocks. So I guess I could build somewhat of a castle here. Or I feel like the castle needs to be built into the background because we need to go into the castle. So here, let me fill it in like this. And then there's a door in the middle of the castle. Here, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a 3-dimensional feel because otherwise these blocks are just gonna get lost. And then we got 2 windows up here. And I feel like I could just fill these in with black. And this will actually be an exit of sorts. Look at that. Does that look good or what? And this is a door. We can actually go through here and win the level. And here we go. Look at this. We have a semi-accurate replica of Mario 1-1 in ScrapMan. Are you guys ready to try this out from Mario's perspective? All right, and here we go. We are now in Mario's world. We're in Mario's perspective. All right, got that. Got that. Oh, hold on, gotta get this one. Oh, I almost just died. I didn't trigger this one yet. Excuse me, Goomba. See, it's kind of unfortunate that the Goomba doesn't die when you land on top of them. I just died. I failed so close to the beginning. I went to jump on top of the Goomba, and I pressed forward right before I jumped and just fell straight down instead. I can't believe I actually failed that quickly. All right, first person Mario, take 2. Here we go. There we go, we got that one. Oh, this one's tougher. Hold on. Good. All right, you know, I don't think I can actually get all of them, especially the higher ones. All right, here we go. Don't mess up this one. There we go. Good. Oh, I missed. There we go. Come on. Wait, why am I missing it? There we go. Don't fall. There we go. There's only 1 turtle on this level. All right, gotta be careful here. Oh, this one's stuck. That's a really bad spot to be stuck. Oh. I got jammed in between the turtle's head and whatever was above him. It didn't work. All right, last time we got farther though. All right, I gotta do this all the way through though. This is level 1. This is the easy level. All right, take 3. Here we go. I missed both of those. All right. All right, I missed one, but I don't know. We're fine. Oh, no. I can't believe I almost failed at that one again. All right, careful. There we go. All right, we're doing good this time. It's the turtle that got me last time, though. Let's see what happens this time. Like that. All right. Yeah, see, this one's a little bit harder, actually. Okay. Got him. All right, and then that one's not the gap. There we go. Okay, now gotta get this one and get the block and get this one. Good. And there we go. We got to the end. All right, and we win. That was surprisingly challenging. I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting it to really be a challenge, but it actually kind of was. You know what? There's one thing I didn't test. I did not test falling through the map, though. Here, let's see what happens. Ready? If I fell through this gap. Yes! It totally works. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and trigger. I want to go ahead and trigger all of the death sequences right now. Yep, every single one. I'm just gonna trigger. That one's already triggered pretty much. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, really? The mountable spud guns actually got destroyed on that one. So if I hit this sensor, it would have destroyed that. And then we got the last one right there. All right, everything actually works. I didn't test a lot of those, but it looks like that's all of the places that you could possibly die. And it destroys pretty much all of the course except for the castle at the end. Well, that is the Super Mario Brothers mod. I will leave a link to it down in the description below, and you can build your own Super Mario levels in Scrap Mechanic. This is basically Scrap Mechanic meets Super Mario Maker at this point. I'd love to see if you guys have any genius solutions for the more interactive parts like Goombas and turtles and pipes and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you'll probably enjoy some other stuff that you'll find on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.